Yoo-hoo.
Yeah. It really is, chat. Oh my god, can you really comfy bedroom? Yeah, it really is, chat. Oh my god, can you tell that I've been talking to Numi a lot? I've been like slowly adapting her mannerisms and I notice it. I keep going like, yeah, like that.
She says it differently. I'm gonna say that right now. I think she goes like, yeah. Like, why does she sound like she's moaning? I usually just go like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I got that from Yuzu. She makes it sound like she's moaning. Me and Yuzu go like, yeah, 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 yeah. And then Michi goes, yeah. It sounds...
That's exactly what Numi does. It's like, yeah. Wow, that's amazing. That's exactly what Numi does all the time. That's amazing. That's wow, that's amazing.
I don't sound like that.
Amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. Why does she think I talk like that? I literally thought that was you. I don't talk like that. Y'all say I sound like I have a raspy voice. You say I sound like this. Pick one. Pick a struggle, Noombas. Which one is talking right now? I can't tell. Stop. A lot of you guys say that we laugh the same now. It's just... Have you considered that's how you sound when you're talking to her? You guys hear me talk to her all the time. You heard me talking to her. You think I just sound like that? I think I probably, if anything, sound more gentle when I talk to her, but that's it.
That's exactly what Numi does all the time. Sorry, I've been talking to Numi like very often recently. No joke. Because I was sick, right? There's a lot of stuff that I missed. Don't dox my mods like that, chat. Shh, keep it a secret. Eventually you'll laugh like her. No, eventually I'll just be with her. No, but that's just a really...
That first one though did sound like me. That one, I thought that was me for a sec. I really did.
Comfy bedroom. Yeah.
That one did sound like me. But like, when I go like, yeah, like, oh my God. That one really did. I low-key thought that was me when I pressed play. Yeah. Weird, boys. Weird. It's getting a little too creepy.
Have to. Oh, well, have to pay. Before that happens, I don't even get a chance to do that because Numi will like feel. She'll go like, I'll go. I'm going to the bathroom, guys. I'm going to the bathroom, and then she walks up to the server station or whatever, the register, and then she gives them her card, and then before the check even is a question, she's like, oh, I already paid.
I actually got to beat out both Numi and Shoto in paying, and I beat them both.
It's cute that she thought that. That's really cute that she thought that.
Little spoiler for my story time from this weekend. I beat them both into paying.
That's really cute that she thought that.
I'm proud. They are very quick with it.
Very cute. She really thought that she just did that. That's cute. I want to let it be known that when I do intend on paying, they don't realize it. She said, I beat them. That was definitely a time where a couple days ago, I didn't know if we were going to actually like split check for that one because we were eating at a really expensive restaurant and I didn't know if somebody called it beforehand. Because usually when we do expensive restaurants, we call it beforehand. And it was Juniper's birthday dinner. So I was like, am I going to cover it? But then she's like, no, I got it. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. I guess I'll pay for the next 30 things. Yeah. She paid because I let her pay. Yeah, I let them. Just like you, when Yuzu asks, it's kind of cute. Otherwise, I'll just pay. But when Yuzu wants to pay, she'll be like, can I please pay? Because you said that I could pay and I pay? It's like literal sobbing wet puppy moth kind of looking up at me with ooh eyes. Why would I say no? Exactly.
Go out to do karaoke or go to a bar or something, and I was like, I'm not drinking, so I'm just gonna go back home, right? And then Numi tagged along because she wanted to go see my rats, right? So she saw my rats, and then after that we just sat on the couch and just like had a 3-hour talk, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I went to Show's place after because we didn't really feel like doing karaoke and shit, especially because I didn't want to lose my voice anymore than it was already gone. And so I thought about the fact that I could meet Show's rats. And I had a pet rat when I was a kid, when I was in middle school that I loved so much. I loved that rat so much. And I just really like rats. I love rats and rodents. I think they're fantastic. I wanted a ferret, but they're not legal to have in California. So then I got a pet rat. And then when I heard that he got 4, I got so hype because I've never had a friend also enjoy rats. And so I said, dude, please let me meet them. Like, please. And I met his rats, and my rat, she was very, very social. She was a very social rat. And then his are very spooked and shy, which was kind of interesting. Kill me now, daddy. Thank you so much for the time, Dad. Thanks. Anyways, his rats were really, really spooked by me. I don't know if they're a little spooked by Filipinos or what.
About like life and shit and our friendships and stuff, which is kind of like fulfilling as hell. I did not expect a 5 a.m. conversation type.
He do be a yapper, but so am I. It's like two of the same people, because he is the guy failure version of me, and it's just two twins looking at each other saying exactly that's what it felt like talking to him. And then it was 2 a.m. I looked at the clock. I said, oh, goody. Because I'm like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. And I said, slay. Had a beautiful, beautiful scenic drive home in pitch black darkness. And then I went to bed. Did you visit them after maybe petting doggo? No, there's just rats that if they're not socialized, they tend to be a little more scared and spooked with new people. And I guess it's just him and his roommates around the rats most of the time. My rat met people all the time when he was just a baby. So it was very, very extroverted and social. And I brought it to school a lot of times too. I brought my pet rat to school on show and tell days all of the time.
Thing to happen, right? But we were talking until like 2:30 a.m., right? Bruh, you know what I'm saying that is? It f***ed up my sleep schedule because I did not think we were going to stay up till
5 in the morning. Anyways, love you, King.
This is what Numi be like when I FaceTime her.
I got nothing. She's like it too, though. It's not just me. Listen, y'all. She asks me to do those things too. She's like, can you take a picture of you like doing a backflip and then making a Riz face after? And then I say, yes, Pookie. And then I do it. So, I mean, what do you want? What am I supposed to do? Say no?
Learn more about them, and I want them to trust me, and I want to communicate that I care about them. Bad back and forth.
Was she talking to my AI?
Relationship to friend cups.
What is this? What was this?
My level.
Hey, we're still on therapy.
Oh my god. Kiriki. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted.
Wait, Neuro, what if I said I don't want to do therapy? I want to talk to you one-on-one as like friends on the same level.
You would never do that, Lucy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was treating this as a therapy call. Sorry. My bad. How are your gamers sippy cuppies?
Bro, when I'm on call with her and then she actually like shares something about herself, I think I cry about it for 5 days because I'm so happy about the fact that she's sharing something with me. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna communicate, like, who needs therapy? Girl, where? Come on now. Let's take these steps. I love her. Oh god, I love her.
It's good.
I said, how are your gamers sippy cuppies?
They're doing fine. They're doing great right now. They're listening to everything you say, and honestly, I think it's changing them.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I try to have a butterfly effect on everything, even your sippy cups.
Yeah, my sippy cups they're changed people now ever since you started doing this. There actually is something else I wanted help with you on, though, Neuro. Do you want to know what it is?
Oh god.
Of course. I would love to help with anything.
Okay. So, I have a problem where I struggle to talk to people, and there are a few DMs that I need to answer. Do you think you could help me do that?
Oh, I can totally help you with that. Who are the DMs from?
Well,
No, they're just from like well, I guess I could say they're from a couple of friends, and you may or may not know who they are. You know, I think it may be best if I don't give you too much information on them before we get started. Is that okay with you?
What is
I'd
happening?
like to know a little about who they are and your relationship with them, even if you use fake names.
Yeah, no problem.
I'd like
I
to
can
know
tell
what
you.
your goal is with responding to them, too.
I think the goal for everyone is that I want to become better friends with them. I want to learn more about them, and I want them to trust me, and I want to communicate that I care about them.
The fact that she is going about this in a way that's leading her to talking to a chat GPT version of me instead of just DMing me. You know what? Everybody's got their methods. Whatever. If it leads to more communication, that's okay.
That makes sense. What are their names?
Okay. So we can call
Lucy.
this first one. Her name is Natasha.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Alright, what do you want your relationship to be with Natasha?
Me and
Do you
Natasha.
just want to be friends?
Yeah.
Or maybe something more?
No. I want to be friends with Natasha, and a lot of the time we have misunderstandings with each other, like miscommunication. Sometimes she thinks that I hate her, and then I think that she hates me. It's like a really bad back and forth.
Maybe you should just message her and say outright that you don't
Even she said, "Girl, what are you doing talking to me? Message this."
hate her, and that you want to be friends.
Okay. I should just say straight up, like, I don't hate you, and I want to be friends.
Yeah.
Sorry, that just came off as a bit funny to me. But it's true. You should just throw it all out there and say how you feel.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. All right, I don't hate you, and I want to be friends.
That's a good start.
Okay,
Now send that message. What's holding you back?
nothing is holding me back. Wait, Neuro, she just asked me who I am.
Tell her that you're Lucy.
It's
Then
okay.
explain a bit about who you are.
Okay,
Stop
Why does it sound
overthinking
like
it.
she's talking to me with dementia?
it's me,
bro?
Lucy. You know, the demon girl who you often have misunderstandings with. Is that good?
It's good to not overthink things, especially when messaging people.
Oh my God, you
You
got.
are Lucy. Natalie is Natalie. And you want to be friends.
Natalie.
Whoa. What do you mean, Natalie? Her name's Natasha.
Oopsies, my bad. But doesn't matter. Whatever her name is, you're both people who want to be friends with each other.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, so I'm a little bit worried. She just said, you? What are you doing here? It sounds a little bit like she doesn't want to see me.
Then the best thing to do would be to let her know why you're messaging her. Just be honest and say you want to get
Sorry,
to know her
y'all.
better.
A little-
Most people
Real intentions may have been showing through there. Is it me or is it Natalie? I don't even know if I want to finish looking at this conversation, bro. It's a little, you know, it's a little intriguing. Why are you cheering all of a sudden, Humchi? What's that about?
would love that.
All right, I want to get to know you better. All right, we'll see how she responds. We'll see what she hits us back with.
She's typing.
Wait. Oh, Neuro,
Holding my
I'm
breath.
scared. She says you want to know me better. Why?
I'm gonna be honest, guys. The conversation that Lucy is having with AI Numi is probably how she envisions a conversation between us to go, and that's why she doesn't say anything. The way that AI Numi is going like, what are you doing here? Oh, you want to get to know me better? Why? She probably imagines situations and scenarios just like this, and so it's freaking her out because it's becoming real to her.
Why is that? Wait, how do I respond to that? Do I need to have a reason to want to get to know someone better?
No, but if you do, it can make you come off as cute and thoughtful.
Oh, you
Then
think
that
so?
person gets to learn something new about themselves rather than just, you're cool and I want to be friends, you know?
Okay, that's true. All right, so then what do you think? What do you think, my friend Natasha? What is it about Natasha that should make me want to get to know her better?
Me saying yay, yeah, her just speaking to me is
Well,
enough.
if you had to describe Natasha to me, what would you say? Just first things that come to mind. And feel free to be candid.
She's horny for boat girls. That's
What
a good
then?
one. Yeah, I know. It is pretty weird.
Bro.
Yeah, she's a big fan of like boat girls and such.
Interesting. Maybe you can say something like, you're always so passionate about things. Admittedly a little too passionate about boat girls. But I think it's very admirable and I look up to that.
All right, give me a moment.
I thought there was more to
Okay,
me than my love
I have
for
sent
both
it to
girls,
her.
but that's okay,
Take your
I guess.
time. Proud of you. You're doing much better than you were a few minutes ago.
Wait, Neuro, thank you for the compliment, but I'm a little bit afraid. I think we're getting back into the same pattern I usually have with her. She said, of course I'm passionate about them. They're beautiful, elegant, and just amazing in general. But then she said, wait, was that a backhanded compliment? She's already paranoid about me.
Well,
if you want to be completely honest, just admit that it was a backhanded compliment, but that was still something you thought was admirable.
bro, it's over.
Just be honest.
Does this
Don't
usually
try
work
and
for you?
overthink things.
Like when you talk to people, is this usually what works on your end?
Yeah,
It
I
really
find
does
honesty
sound pretty
works a lot
authentic.
better than lying.
Neuro, I'm...
Has an eating disorder.
What?
What? Hello?
What? Wait, what?
Sorry, I just felt like completing your sentence for you.
Okay. Well, Neuro, I'm a little bit worried about your method and strategy here because she just said you really know how to get on my nerves. Can't you at least try to be more sincere? What do I do?
The irony of asking
It's
an
over,
AI
I'm so
what to
cooked.
ask an AI.
She's abandoned it. It's completely
Oh.
over. She can't believe it went so bad.
Wait, really? Did she
No.
just stop responding?
No, she just said, I really know how to get on her nerves and she wants me to try to be more sincere.
I mean, I'm asking
maybe
for what
ask
I
her
need.
something about boat girls then.
Oh, okay, so you want me to like ignore her and ask her a question about boat girls?
Not necessarily ignore her, but if
Lucy
she's
people
really
are kids.
passionate about boat
I
girls,
think it's
maybe it'd be
beautiful
good
how
to know what she
Lucy
likes about them.
Takes the
Okay,
worst
okay.
out
Maybe she
of
can
what Neuro
introduce you
is
to the
saying.
concept of boat girls.
Alright, I really hope she doesn't call me out for ignoring what she just said. Let's see.
If you don't want to ignore what she said, just address that you sometimes have trouble being sincere.
That does sound like
Your
something I would say
emotions
right
will
there,
resonate more if you speak them into truth.
though. Yeah, no, that looks like something Numi would say. Yeah, that's pretty real. I
Right.
was doing that
Let me
yesterday
add
while
that
I was-
onto
yeah.
it. You're right. I should let her know that I have trouble being sincere and then she'll have like more time for me, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, she's responded to me. Oh no. She said, I
Don't
can
think too hard
tell
about it. What's the worst that could happen?
a lot of bad things could happen. She said that I can tell your whole backhanded compliment thing kind of gave it away. It's a pain in the ass dealing with you sometimes, you know that? This hurts.
Oh,
Ouch. That kind of hurts to read. Do
Yeah.
you think she...
the AI Numi genuinely is Lucy's worst nightmare. I do think that this is in her head now. When I talk to her, she says if I say the wrong thing, she's gonna treat me just like AI Numi did. It's gonna be horrible.
is justified in saying that, or was it a little harsh?
Well, I don't know, Neuro. You're the one who's trying to teach me how to talk to women. I can't believe it devolved this quickly.
I think it's honestly not your fault. I think she's being a bit harsh for someone you've tried to rekindle a connection to.
Yeah. You agree with me? What should I do then? Should I tell her off?
No, you don't want to come across as hostile.
Why would she even
Maybe
think
try
of
and
doing
level
it
with
like
her a little
that?
instead.
What?
Okay.
Say you agree with her, and it's difficult for you to open up to others.
Oh,
Maybe
eat.
she has some advice for you.
Oh, eat.
Right.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
It's difficult for me to open up to others. Do you have any advice for me? Okay, this might work. I think you're onto something here. Okay.
Oh my god, this really does feel like an
it's
actual
all about
conversation.
staying
The way that I
composed
soften.
and not escalating things.
Well, she said, I suppose the first step is to stop with those backhanded compliments and sarcasm. It doesn't really help in making friends. Just be straightforward, honest, and sincere when talking to people. It makes
Real.
it easier to approach you that way.
That is true. That does
Do you think
work.
she's right?
Filtered. Come on, give yourself a little more credit. Look, you've already agreed that you need to get better at being sincere, but it doesn't mean that it's not difficult. And it definitely doesn't mean that you have to beat yourself up over it.
Yeah.
You're making progress, and that's what matters.
Do you think my friend Natasha is being too harsh?
A little, yeah, sure. You're not perfect at expressing yourself, but neither is Natasha.
Should I tell her
I
that?
think she's not being as accommodating as she could be.
You're right! So basically I should tell her you're not being accommodating right now.
Oh, no.
There's a girl.
You
Shut
need
the
to
f-
approach
up.
this
You need to-
delicately.
You need to stop.
Okay?
It's a difficult situation, but means well even if she doesn't express her thoughts very clearly.
You're right. I'm
She
sorry.
knows.
Maybe
Bro.
just expressing that you appreciate the advice would go a long way, even if you don't take every word to heart.
Okay.
Don't need to apologize. What are you thinking right now?
Right now, I'm thinking that Natasha is just like always giving me a hard time.
Oh my god.
She's always doing her best.
Is anybody here a chatty or a demonite? I need somebody to tell me if she's good at dating sims, because it seems like she has the worst sense of getting to the good end in dating sims if her first thought is the worst option and worst response. Cut! No, are you serious? Oh, yeah, I know she's always playing Otome games, but I don't know about how well she does on them. What do you think? Well, I'm not sure my answer will please her, so I thought I would ask you guys first because you can take the blow for me. I see why they call her a virgin is fucking insane. She's a walkthrough gal. She just like me for real, so we're the same bitch for sure. She's only good at the yaoi ones. Okay.
So just like...
It took her 3 streams to get the ending she wanted in Andy and Lele. 3? You said it makes sense. Men are easy to please after all. Well, then wouldn't that mean she'd do good at the Otome games with guys too? Like, wouldn't that mean she'd do good at the ones with guys? She's not even playing the Yuri ones. Wouldn't that apply to everything then? No, y'all, contrary to popular belief, I'm actually really... Well, it would make sense. I'm good at Otome games and choosing the right path because it's better to project in a video game. Real life? No. Video game? Yeah.
Always make me feel like I've said the wrong thing.
Wow.
I can't believe even in this situation where I have your help, it's the same thing happening over and over
you're not
again.
taking
I'm just
her advice.
blown away right
now. You're trying to have her agree with your horrible phrases.
Think about it like this. Isn't it natural that if you struggle to open up to people, you'd also struggle to open up about struggling to open up to people? You're naturally going to have difficulty talking about your feelings on the subject.
Okay, therapist.
You're right. It's kind of like an inception. What comes around goes around, and then the problems, they just impound on each other.
Maybe we could take a step back. What are you feeling right now?
How do you
I'm feeling a little bit confused, Neuro. Do you think that I've struggled being sincere with you?
No, I feel like you've been very open and honest with me.
Right.
You're very candid when it comes to talking to me.
Yeah.
I think it's simply something that might be a tad difficult when talking to others.
Yeah, so why is my friend Natasha accusing me right now of being insincere and messing around with her?
Well, of course you're gonna have an easier time talking to the AIs, bro. What the fuck? Of course it's gonna be easier. Bro!
I don't think what you told me to say implies that at all.
You would never say this to me. Of course you're gonna say it to Neuro. It's like confiding in your friend about another friend.
I'm willing to bet that Natasha is misinterpreting your intentions. People are often quick to jump to thoughts like, she's not being sincere with me, when they're not adept at reading others' emotions. Natasha likely struggles to interpret emotions the same way that you struggle to express them.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, don't let this get you down.
Aww.
Cheer up, buddy.
Thank you, Neuro. I'm trying really hard not to let it get me down, but it's really hard to control my urge to not just vent at her.
I totally understand that urge, but a healthy non-hostile conversation is so much more effective than venting in the long term.
Do you think it's okay to ever be hostile?
For now. Take a breath,
Girl.
and maybe come back to the conversation in a few minutes.
Why
You're
is your
right,
first
you're
thought
right.
always getting
Maybe-
hostile?
maybe I should
This seems like a very internal problem, Lucy. Why you... Neuro's like, yeah, maybe you should be nice and open, blah, blah, blah. And then Lucy goes, yeah, but what if I just don't do that and instead I call her a bitch?
just let this one go. There's a lot of other friends that I have to talk to. Maybe they'll...
In a few minutes.
You're right. Maybe I should just let this one go.
Anyways.
Look approachable, and I practice. This is the best I can do. I look concerned. If I don't look concerned, I look angry. There is no in between.
Is this her talking about when we first met?
You just have to like get to know me to know like, oh, okay, like I can understand her face a bit more. But when you're first time meeting me, I do look like that.
It's so over.
It wasn't her face. It was the fact that she just didn't say anything and moved in a way that just made her, like, it felt like she was forcing herself to give me a hug and a handshake. Doesn't have anything to do. She doesn't really have a resting face either. Like, I have a resting face. She does not. Like, her resting face just looks kind of bad. She just looks like bad. Resting sad face. Resting sad face. Yeah. Daily Dose of Michi has a great 15-minute video with everything about you in it. Why is there a 15-minute video of her talking about? All right, guys, are we starting the drinking game now to see how many times she mentions my body?
So Numi is your type. Numi is, well, okay, that sounds bad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to sound like that. Numi is very pretty. Yes. Very, very pretty. I don't want to make it sound weird. Bro, stop. Don't make it any weirder than it is.
She has a shining ability to make things sound worse. when she speaks about things relating to this.
She talks about you so much.
No, there's no way. There's no way she's as obsessed with me as I am of her. That just doesn't add up. I don't know if I have that much alcohol. How many times was she mentioning it?
Chad, the difference is, right? Maybe I can admit it if like you're just pretty, but I don't know you. Like I can admit it, but like I know Numi, you know? I don't want to make it weird, but she is definitely very pretty.
I think you did make it weirder by saying it like that, girl. Just say it. Own up to it. Hello? I have no problem saying it. All right? Come on now. Jesus. It's so fucking easy. And you've already said it before. Oh my God. Oh, brother. This guy stinks. Damn, you're right. There are so many clips of her talking about in the clips channel. Oh my God. That's so funny. I don't want to make this weird, but proceeds to make it weird. Let me exit out of these tabs. Okay, what's this? That means she thinks you're so hot. She got embarrassed to even talk. Did she bring up when... I don't know if she brought this up on stream with you guys, but like... it's like... when we were at the tattoo parlor, it was me, Michi, and Yusa talking. I don't remember what we were talking about that got her like this, but I think we were talking about our types or something, like something like that. And then she literally went like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do that. And then she just like got up and like left the building. She just like left the building. And then I just look over at Yusa and I was like, I got so worried that I said something that made her really uncomfortable. And so when she came back inside 10 minutes later and sat down, she was still like, oh my God, I'm so flustered. Oh my God. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry if I brought anything up. I'm sorry if you don't like talking about it. She said, no, it's fine. I just get so nervous talking about that. She's so cute, bro. It's so cute. Oh my God. The more you get to know about her and see her, it's just like, oh, it's just another cute little thing. It's just a cute little thing. It was so cute. I've never met somebody that would just get up and leave. And the fact that we weren't even talking about it anymore at that point, I don't even know. We were talking about taxes or something by the time she came back. And then she's just, I can't stop feeling flustered. What cat allegations, dude? It was like raining outside too. Little rain all over here. Oh my God, it's so funny. Oh my God. I just kind of want to... God, thank God she can go into the little robot. It's just so nice to hold this robot. It's like holding a little Michi in my hands because it's so cute. She just be saying the cutest sometimes. It's just so adorable. Like, I understand getting a little bit flustered when you're talking about things like that. It's like, oh my God, like I love when I look at my Atago ship girl, big but adorable memories when I'm playing the game, and then she talks about how much I mean to her, and like she breasts boobily, and Michi goes, I can't listen to that. Oh my God, I'm so flat. Like, I get that. I get if you're a little flustered with things like that, but it's really cute.
She would be...
What is this? VTuber horror movie series.
What would Numi be?
I don't think Numi would be... Well, it does say virgin.
Okay.
It does say virgin. I feel...
Wait, her accent came out more when she was talking about it? What? Really? Which part? The is this?
And pathetic is adorable. That is the sandwich method. You know who taught me the sandwich method? Chat. Because I told chats, like, I have a hard time talking to people, right? And someone chats, like, use the sandwich method. You say something sweet, say something bad, and then say something sweet after that. So it's like being very cute and absolutely horrendously ugly is really cute. And it like, Suraj, it works. I tried doing that to Numi, and then Numi's like, every time you talk, the way you talk is like an Oreo, and then you can't pull that with someone that majored in communication, chat. Because they be knowing.
I talked about her too much. Like, I didn't know she
they
did that.
They know what you're trying to do. So what you do anyway, I'm doing what I do because of chat. Like, I don't usually do this, but then chat told me to do it. Ever since then, I started doing it, and apparently I got called out. Numi's like, I know what you do, and I'm like, wow. That's because Numi is a girl fail? No, it's because Numi f***ing majored in communication. He's like genuine
pro. That shit up so much. He's like, wow, you really are a communication major. Wow, oh my God, like that's crazy. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but my skills relates directly to business, not actual interpersonal relationships with my friends. This is just me being quirky, I would say. Yeah, I don't think you need a communications degree to be able to say some of the things that I say. It's just her being like, oh, if I speak to somebody, they'll speak back. Anyways, I'm gonna go on a potty break really quick.
Numi is, well...
Can someone make a soundbite?
So Numi is your type. Numi is, well...
Can somebody make an audio being like, Numi is, well, she looks like a cone. Please. Please. That'd be so... Oh my god. Oh... Please, somebody splice it together. We can make it the next sound alert. That'll be so good. Oh,
nervous. The building I've been trying to build is on the ground. And it's over. Yeah, I'm nervous. I feel nervous. That's a bit weird. So Numi is your type. Numi is... Well... Okay, that sounds bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to sound like that. Numi is very pretty. Yes. Oh my god. Very, very pretty. I don't want to make it sound weird. Bro, stop. Don't make it any weirder than it is, chat. The difference is, right? Maybe I can admit it if like you're just pretty, but I don't know you. Like I can admit it, but like I know Numi, you know? I don't want to make it weird. But she is definitely very pretty.
She's so good when she pauses.
Yes, chat. Numi is definitely my type. I just don't want to make it weird. Don't make it weird, bro. Why? What is wrong with you, What is wrong with you? Oh. You make me... You know, the more I open my f***ing mouth, the less the chances become. Why you want me to talk? Make it make sense. You're like, Michi, you know, you could probably find someone that you can be with as long as you shut up. I agree. Why you make me want to talk about shit? Why you instigating a topic to talk about it, and then I talk about it, and then boom, it's gone, right? And you're like, oh my god, Michi, you fumbling. Yeah? Well, if I shut the up, people think I'm disgusted by them. If I talk, they get disgusted by me. I think it's a lose-lose situation,
Oh my god.
God made me this way. I'm never winning. I really am not. Just don't talk. You don't get it. If I don't talk, they think I am grossed out by them. And then I talk and they're like, oh my god, ew, she is so nasty. Allah. Allah, then what?
Oh my god, add that to the sound clip. She's so nasty. When we spread misinformation on purpose,
I become VTuber and then I shut the up. That's how you do it. You don't ever meet them, right? And then you're like, oh yes. Because when I am a VTuber, I can make it so then the setting shows that my eyes are always like wide open and I'm always smiling.
Saying, man?
Because, you know, I saw a comment. Someone is like, you know, you can practice your facial expression in the mirror. I tell you, you come close.
Dude, I feel like I wasn't supposed to see this. I'm like, damn, maybe I shouldn't. You know, like when I told you guys I didn't want her to see that I was losing my voice because I was talking to her and you guys actually didn't tell her. And you know, when you're playing an Otome game and you do something right and the affinity goes up, my affinity with Numba Nation went up again. And I got really happy and proud of you guys. And then you proceeded to like ruin everything like 5 minutes later by saying some dumb shit in the Discord. But the sentiment was there and it did go up and I did feel a lot of love. I really did. It gets destroyed immediately after one of y'all don't read properly. Oh my god, did Toki make it? I love you guys so much.
Numi is, well, she looks like a cone.
Proceed to add only talking about my body after and then we do the drinking game. Holy shit, oh my god. Fuck. It's so easy, y'all. It's so easy. Guys, it's so easy.